Hey, Tanner James, DJ TJ, your worth as a DJ. And are you like Fetty Wap? Look, you may be a lot more like Fetty Wap than you may know, and it's not a good thing. You do not want to be like Fetty Wap, and I'm going to show you why. As a DJ, we all worry about our worth. We all think that we're worth a ton of money, and truthfully, some of us are. Some DJs are worth a ton of money. They have awesome performances, they run an awesome business, they're ultra successful. Some DJs are awesome, but some DJs aren't perfect, aren't great, aren't what they think they're worth. They think that they're worth X, but really they're worth down here. Okay, they think they're worth $1,000, but really they're only worth 400, and they think that telling everybody that they're worth is so much better is going to help them, but it doesn't. It really just makes it worse. But that's another story for another day. Here's what's important. So instead of leaving this in DJ terms, I'm going to show you a real life example, and this real life example is going to be Fetty Wap. Now, after a little bit of Google searching, now I don't know how 100% accurate Google is, but after a little bit of Google searching, I found that Fetty Wap's average booking price is around $100,000, okay? So when Fetty Wap goes out to do a performance or a concert, he's getting paid around $100,000 for the event. Not like a concert, but just like, a club wants to have him there for the night, or some concert wants to have him, or some festival, that kind of thing. He's getting about $100,000. Now, that's pretty good money. Here's the problem. Now, if you remember, Fetty Wap came out with a few big songs. He had that Trap Queen, he had 679, and he had some really good hits. But I think what got to Fetty's head is that he thought he was worth a lot more. Okay, he came out saying, I want to do performances at $100,000, and that's a lot of money. Okay. Not many clubs can afford that kind of money. Now, personally, I like Fetty Wap. I don't think he's a bad guy. This is the issue, though. He came out with a few big songs, and he started thinking that he was hot stuff, and that he's going to start charging $100,000 for a performance. Let's look at other big names and see what they're charging for their performances. Big Sean, right? Big Sean has a really big name, $75,000. Tyga, $30,000. Ty Dolla $ign, $25,000. 21 Savage, $35,000. Migos, $65,000. They are killing it right now, and they're at $65,000. They have so many hits on the top 100. It's absolutely unbelievable, and they're at $65,000. So let's look at Migos. So Fetty Wap's at $100,000, and Migos is at $65,000. Look at how much farther Migos is going, and they have 3 people in the group. So really, each one of them is getting paid around 20 grand without the extra fees that are taken out, but they're getting about 20 grand, and he wants 100 grand. What I'm trying to show you here is that the big people in the industry have their price a little bit lower so that they can reach a bigger audience. The bigger the audience, the more people they can touch. And the more people that they can touch around the country, the bigger they're gonna be. The more music they're gonna have supported by people. If you go to a performance and people love you, they're gonna support your music, right? It happens. You go to a concert, you hear these people live, you're like, oh my gosh, I love Migos, even though you don't like Migos, okay? But you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna support them. That is how this industry works. Now, I want you to think about this. Fetty Wap does not have any hits on the charts now, and Migos has like 5, okay? They are killing it right now, but Fetty Wap has none, and he's charging more. Okay, do you see how this doesn't make sense here? Migos is at 65,000, Fetty Wap's at 100,000, and Migos is at 65. He's charging 60% more. This is the thing. They actually have hits because they're out in the world touching people and saying, hey, I'm gonna hit this club, I'm gonna hit this club, and we're gonna hit this club, and we're gonna hit this one, and we're gonna touch these people here, and we're gonna do this and do this. If you think you're worth 100 grand, then fine, that's all good. But they're killing it. And right now, they have a bigger name than Fetty Wap because they're actually killing it. Fetty Wap, he's dropped off. Now, how does this relate to the DJ industry? You may think that you're worth $1,200. Okay, whatever it may be. Let's just say you think you're worth $1,200. That's awesome. Good. This is the issue, though. If people aren't willing to pay $1,200, then you're going to sit at home for a lot more time than you could be out gigging, and you want to be working because the more you work, the better it is. Now, I am not one to say that exposure is going to make your business or whatever it is, okay? I'm not going to say that because I don't believe that exposure, like the common saying is exposure doesn't pay the bills, right? But this is the thing. Sometimes you need to get out there. And so if that means doing the event for 1 grand, that's different. You are not going out for 200. You're just dropping it to 1 grand. Here's the thing. Clients may not see the value in you yet. Okay, that doesn't mean you won't be worth $1,200, and that doesn't mean you won't be worth $2,200. That just means right now you just may not be worth $1,200. Here's the thing. Maybe you're offering a huge package. Okay, like, yeah, it's $1,200, but they're getting, this and this and this and this. But the clients don't want that. They just want a smaller package. change your business plan, change your business model, and offer them a $600 package if you can make it work. If you can't make it work, then don't do it, okay? I'm not gonna say that, but here's the thing. You need to be out there and you need to be touching people. You need to be out in the world and hitting people. The more present you are in the industry, the more people trust you, okay? When I go into schools, you know what one question they ask me? They don't ask me about this and that and this and that. They ask me, who have you worked with and who do you still work with? That's it. They don't care about my equipment. They don't care about my music. They don't care about the clean music. They don't care about, whatever it is. You know why? This is why. Because those schools, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These schools obviously trust me, right? These schools trust me. And so if this school over here wants to know, and I have 6 schools here that I can say, yep, bam, 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 this school can trust me. That is how the DJ industry works, and that's how weddings work. Hey, how many weddings have you worked? Oh, I've worked 2? Oh, well, why should we trust you with ours? On the other hand, hey, how many weddings have you worked? Hey, at your venue, I've worked 17 in the last 2 years. Whoa. Whoa, now we're changing the subject. Altogether, your problem may be much smaller than you think. Okay, you may think that it's because nobody in your industry has money, or nobody in your area has money, nobody in your market has money, nobody wants to spend it. They just go after the cheap guy. That's not true, okay? If they keep going after the cheap guy, you need to learn sales, okay? I'm gonna give you a sales course. Hit the link down below. It's an awesome course. It's 2 hours long. It goes over every single thing that you need to know about sales. But sometimes it may simply be that you think you are worth way more than you really are. Okay, that's a problem that so many DJs have. This is a joke I always tell about, okay? If you go and you figure out your costs and you have X, Y, and Z and you have all this stuff costs out, okay? And altogether to be good with your money and to make profit off of this and the rental fee and all this stuff of your gear, and it's gonna come out to $850 per event. Awesome. $850 per event. Here's the problem with the $850. Do you think that you're going to go into a 40th birthday backyard house party and charge them $850 because that is the right way to do it? It's not going to happen. Here's the issue. What if you don't have experience? What if you don't have more leads? Look, if you have a ton of weddings coming at you, then yeah, you shouldn't be doing $400 backyard house parties. But if you want to get work and you want to get experience and you want to get the picture for social media because you need that, that's important. If you need that stuff, you need to drop your price sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, to a price where somebody can actually make sense of it. Nobody's paying $850 for the backyard house party. It's not going to happen, but they may pay $550, and they're much more willing to pay $550 because it sounds a lot less than $850, but you have to get good at sales. Because if you don't get good at sales, they're paying $150 to the guy down the street. Sales is important, and you need to learn how to know your worth and do all that. But here's the thing. If your worth is way too high, you won't book gigs, and you're going to be upset, and then you're going to say it's the industry, and you're going to say it's the people, and that's not true. That's not what it is. It's that you think your worth is $1,300 for a house party, when really $850 is even too much, and $550 for a lot of clients is way too much. And even that $150 is a lot of money when they can turn on the radio. You got to show your value, you got to build value, you got to show your experience, and you have to make sure that the client knows that they need you for their event. I want to teach you how to make sure that your clients think that. Hit the link down below in the description, djtjacademy.com/sales. It goes over everything you need to know on how to sell your services, how to get your worth, how to know your worth, how to keep your prices up when you negotiate. All of that, it's in the course, djtjacademy.com/sales.